morning to all of you. I am Brijesh Kumar Mishra, Assistant Professor in BTech CSC IoT Department. Now, I will give a presentation on operating systems, its introduction, its some functions and its types. Now, this what is the operating system? Operating system is the interface between user and software that will support any user create any application. Then first it will build up and software that will interact to the hardware part, and it will create your problem solutions. Now, operating system is a interface between computer and user. It is responsible for manage and coordinate all devices, all files, and all its reporting workplaces. Now, this is architecture. This is the user. Many application will created by the users, and that application may be system application or maybe user applications. System applications just like editor, compilers, assembler. This is the system operator built for the system, and application that is used by the different type of users like MS Word, PowerPoint, Excel. These are the application software. Now, that will interact to the hardware part. This is a hard disk, and that's is compiling data, and other converting data, assembly language programming into the machine code, that is through the hardware part. Now, type of operating system. There are many type of operating system, but here I am describing some operating system that is most useful in real scenario. First is batch operating system. Second is real operating system. Third is multi-user and single-user operating system. Fourth is multitasking and single tasking. Fifth is distributed operating system and embedded operating system, and many more operating system. But these operating system are basically used frequently in real life. Now, first is batch operating system. Now, what is the batch operating system? Many users submit the same job for the operating. So then operating system will gathering the jobs that are similar type and create a batch and send to the CPU for the processing. Now, that will create user grouping jobs, data and program as well too in batches, small batches, and send to the CPU, that is through the input and output through the punch card. This is the first operating system. When this is operating system build up, that is create punch card for input and output data. Now, this is the real time operating system. Second, that will create and take the data in a real scenario. Just like this is a real time operating system that collect data from cloud and different type of mobile devices, other devices, GPS systems, that will collect all information real world and send to the different devices as you required. Now, next is multi-user and single-user. Multi-user tasking and single-user tasking is that there are many users work on a single program, and single user uses only one task at a time. That is meant a multi-user operating system allow multiple users, many users on a single system, and access a computer system currently, just like a remote working is a process of multi-user single, and a single person uses single window, that is a single user operating system that will operate data and enable multi-user access to the sharing of data at a time or within the time. Now, third is a multitasking and single tasking. When a single program is allowed to run at time, the system is grouped under a single tasking system. Now, just for example, we are open MS Office, MS PowerPoint, MS Access, network. That all is the small task in a system that is called multitasking at a time. Now, this is a distributed system. We want to distribute our data sharing to another places, that is called distributed operating system. For example, I am taking example of our university, that mostly data is distributed institutes level to create and solve the problem. That is operating system manage a group of independent computer, not a dependent on a single computer. Different system will places and the different locations. Immediate operating system, many operating system are in build the software, for example washing machine, for example sensor TVs. These are the embedded system that will use your requirement. Now this is the process function of the process management. Process management, resource management, file management, communication management, security management, device management, memory management, job management, and data management. These are the functions of the operating system done by the OS. Process management, the basically concept of process management to create and handle the process and delete the process when used in running time or not using in running time. That is the process management. All memory, RAM and ROM, and all data will be managed by the memory management. All type of files that include the creation, deletion, directories, file kept in the devices, that is handled by the file management. All devices management, there's a printer, plotter, keyboard, mouse, this is also handled by the device management. Security and protection, that list आपका, that is your internet, firewall, switches, password, that all access controls through the security and protection management. Now any detection, any error founded in sharing the data over the network, and any failure hardware, yeah, any failure any program, that will be detected by the OS functions like error detection and handling. Now next is the user interface, that will create the user graphical pattern, command line arguments, that is the solve your problem. Now job accounting and performance monitoring, track system performance and resources use, helping optimizing your system and create the your solution of the your problem. And that is the all functions, many more options, but here some options of the project manager given to solve the problem. And thank you once again.